Milo Sledge.
I'm Eddie Lehman.
I'm Doc Ventura, and we're Delta by the Beach.
Milo Sledge, play guitar, harmonica, and some vocals for Delta by the Beach.
I'm Doc Ventura. I play a little bass, a little baritone guitar. I sing the lead vocals, and I write a lot of the songs along with Milo.
I'm Eddie Lehman. I'm the drummer for Delta by the Beach.
When I first really wanted to play guitar, it wasn't a guitar hero actually that inspired me. It was Johnny Cash, Boy Named Sue. How much guitar he was playing, I don't know, but he was holding it. Looked good and sounded good doing it too. My favorite experience, sometimes stressful, is that we come into the studio without a clue of what we're gonna do. Doc has a clue. And within 3 or 4 takes, and we got a song. That's the most thrilling part to me. Single of the month. That's easy. My favorite track from Single of the Month is Need Your Squeezing.
Oh, the one you wrote.
That's it.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The best part was the songwriting. I mean, Doc really knocked it out of the park. And then on my contribution, Two Ways of Talking, never worked harder on, with some help, getting the vocals right. And so that was a highlight.
When I was about 10 years old, I was watching Where the Action Is, California show back then. And I saw all these drummers playing and I went, oh my God, this is what I want to do. But my parents had already had me playing piano for 2 years since I was 8. But I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be a rock star. Let me play drums. Probably the biggest thing was I went on tour with Ray and Tommy Kennedy in Europe. And previous to that, actually the predecessor to that, was we went up to the Bearsville studio in Woodstock and we actually did a straight ahead jazz album with David Sanborn. And then through that same person that recorded that, which was Soren Sigvardsson, Season Records, who I have to put in this, but Soren actually put out an album with Groove Holmes, and I actually recorded on the Groove Holmes album. Since I have gotten back into the States, because I was out of the country for a long time, I actually got to record with a good friend of mine named Fido, the drummer from Canned Heat, that I had met 30 years before that and did a duo drum thing with him. But I actually got to reconnect with him and actually play a tune on this album with Fido. So that was, I thought that, to me, that was an amazing thing. I got to reconnect with Fido's 30-year music compatriot.
Well, I've been playing all my life. I formed my first band when I was 12 years old, and growing up in Chicago, I was exposed to some great Chicago blues music and got to see some of the old timers, and that's informed me, and I've never stopped playing to the present, and it's finally turned into something where I can turn my love for it into an homage that is worthy. Well, about 5 years ago, I got the opportunity to create a show at the local Performing Arts Center. It would be a collection of all of the ephemera and pictures and music I had collected in Mississippi with some live music to do examples. So, I needed to form a band. I got Milo, who's the best Mississippi-style player around. I got Eddie Lehman because he's such a great shuffle drummer, he could cover all of those songs. And we played the show. Soon after that, we decided, though it was supposed to be a one-time only show, we stuck together and we practiced and we started writing new songs, and about 30 songs later, here we are. Well, Delta by the Beach means that you can be anywhere and you can feel the blues. I went down to Bentonia, Mississippi, and I had a lesson with Jimmy Duck Holmes, who runs the Bluefront Cafe there. And I was playing pretty well, and I commented to him that it's easy to play real blues sounding stuff when you're out in the middle of the Mississippi Delta. And he told me, when you go back home, you'll be sitting on that beach and all these blues will come right back to you. Ooh, well, it was fun making it, and some of the fun we had was getting some of the most well-known players and soloists to join us on this album, so really looking forward to sharing that with people.
Yeah, I agree. It didn't start out to be such a big project with the special guests and stuff. We actually anticipated the release earlier, but it just grew and grew and grew. Brought in another producer, and we turned a corner with a little harder edge. And man, I think you're gonna love it. What do you think, Eddie?
I think so too, because I mean, being involved in both of these things, it's almost like two projects, but in the same sense, we had the first album, which is Doc's Dream, Delta by the Beach, Delta. Then we got the beach side, which is the new album, rocky. So perfect combination of the two to Delta by the Beach. Here's the band.